Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shiya Creates. The original opening that I had my face cut off, even worse than what you see in this clip. It was just basically talking boobs. So here goes a montage of Shiya's Bake Off, everything that I have done this week as far as baking. Shiya Creates baking this week. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, man, I remember being so naive when life was good, weather and palm trees. Back in the day, you were everything I need. But then along came a time when you crushed my dreams. Oh yeah, you played me like a fool when you made me believe that the line between love wasn't thick enough to read. Oh yeah, you see we in despair, crime everywhere. You're selling false hope cause you just don't care. Nah, you just don't care. Nah, you just don't care. You just don't. Still selling false hope cause you just don't care. House, feel. If we talking to a uniform, who the real? You know we in the deep south, so let's keep it real. This is what they used to mob, lynch, drag, and kill. I never made the party cause I felt the paper bag. Gotta get this money cause you know I never had it. I'm feeling like Badu, the way I carry my baggage. This heavy load on my shoulders might turn me to a savage. Is that why I gotta fight to get respect? That's a shame, who's to blame? I don't know, but all I know is that we still rocking them chains. Still taking that whip, still trying to get paid. Still trying to find God, still trying to act saved. Yeah. Put a youngin' on the corner, now he winning. By 27 he'll be dead or in prison shampoo. Yeah, these are all the terrible conditions that we bind and we put inside the minds of our children. Can't you see we in despair? Look around, we got crime everywhere. But you still sell false hope, cause you just don't care. No, you just don't care. No, you just don't care. You just don't care. You just don't. I hope my people can really go make a difference instead of being the people incarcerated in prisons. I never got caught for dealing a hole in a stolen pistol, so this one goes out to Warren, my granted justice and crystal. Hold up, if you ain't adept, careful with your step. Get your soul in line, chasing after checks. If you ain't inclined to say what's on your mind, please don't throw your stones at me for speaking what's on mine. Man, I still don't feel that comfy in my own skin. It's hard to find your self-worth as a broken kid. These frames never held images.
So this is the first time I have ever made a dish and actually be the first person to try it. This right here is the caramel sauce that has to cool to room temperature that you just saw me make. It's not to room temperature yet. This is actually going to be for the dumplings, because you saw the name, but the dumplings that we'll be having for dinner. But I just wanted you to look at it because this is my first time making caramel and it looks like caramel. Let's take a moment to stir. I cannot get over the fact that I made caramel and it's thickening. Okay. All right. Let's, a little of that right there. Okay. So that's for dinner. That's it. And this is the apple dumpling. Made 4 of them. This is like the sacrificial one. The apple is soft. We have a crunchy layered puff pastry. Oh, look at that drizzle. This is like an experience, you know? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And then let's move this to the side. You see the sugars that we had earlier. So let's try this. Wouldn't this be embarrassing if it was like, oh, this is what it tastes like? I don't want to burn my mouth. No, this is good. Now, in case you were wondering, oh, this is really good. Okay, in case you were wondering, this is an apple dumpling with a rough puff pastry as my crust, and I was going for the gingerbread puff pastry crust, but I'm gonna tell a little secret. I forgot to include the gingerbread flavors into the dough, so I sprinkled it as I was folding and layering in it rather than whisking it into the flour. But this dumpling is good. The key lime, I'm gonna have to check out my Instagram or something because it's not set yet. So I'm gonna go take pictures of this and be Instagram famous and eat the rest of this because this is really good. All right, bye. Like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff.